Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 1 with our Vintage Masters, which is definitely keepable hand here. We have Battle Screech, Venice. We just need one more land, 2 more lands ideally, but we have action already with the Beneless Trappers, so no, we'd not like to mulligan this. And we are on the draw, which makes this hand a little bit more powerful than on the play. So we'll definitely play the Scab land too, first turn, unless we, for some reason, get one of our very few 1-drops. And there's our Swamp. Now we're looking really, really good. So we can cast almost everything in our hand, which is any generic mana after this, preferably a red mana for the Beetleback. So this is probably going to be the blue-green kind of tempo. It's going to be usually later. We took a lot of their Storm cards, though, they like to go with the Temporal Fissures. And there's our red. Wow, we get very lucky. Going to go ahead and just put out a Trapper, which is really good against the green strategy because I can just keep down those jungle worms and anything else that he cheats out early. So here we can put out the other red source. We'll get in there for 1. And now we can put out the Gustcloak Harrier. Which I can permanently tap down that Blastoderm. I feel kind of sad for him that Mr. Blastoderm is just going to get perma-tap down in a... I could put out a Beetleback Chief, though. So we'll attack in with Mr. Gustcloak. And I will put out another Trapper. So we're in very good shape here. So you can go to beginning combat phase. And I can tap down his guy. Oh, he's got Shroud. Never mind. I can't tap it down. So I'm going to be taking 5 here. It should have been Beetleback Chief. I didn't even notice to read the Shroud. So I'm down to a 14. That's fine, though. We'll have blockers with the Beetleback Chiefs from now on. And is it worth taking a life to tap that down? Sure. We'll tap it down. So I think the right play here is going to be Beetleback Chief. And we're going to get in here for 3 damage. And this way we can tap down his Arrogant Worm. And we can block his Blastoderm. So I'm liking this matchup too because we have enough chump blockers for a long time. Whoops. Forgot to tap that guy down. We're just going to go ahead and block the Blastoderm and take 4. That's fine though. Go down to a 9. And if he puts out anything again, we can just tap it down. And if he wants to race damage, we're definitely in good shape here. So he's definitely looking for something here. He cycled a Trinkle Thicket, found an island. He's got 5 available. Yeah, he's unless he's got some way to bounce stuff, he's in pretty bad shape. So I don't even need to activate the Trapper. And there's a Blazing Spectre. That's perfect.
Can I only attack 1 shield at a time?
No, you attack 1 creature at a time. So 1 creature, then you attack the shield.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and attack in with everything but 1 Beneless Trapper and a token. And he's going to have to discard a card here, too. Unless he's got an answer for the Blazing Spectre.
There's one in there targeted.
This is also for Robert here.
Which I don't think... I mean, either way, it's getting rid of a card. And we still have 3 Chain Lightnings and 2 Tyrant Choices left in the deck. Which is 17 damage. That if this gets into a stalemate, we can definitely draw that out. Plus, we're doing pretty significant damage here. But he could have like an Arrogant Worm that he discards for whatever reason. No, Swords of Plowshare, so he's missing his mana source, his third source. So, yeah, we're in great shape. So how does Fading work? Does Fading, is it dead here? I can't remember. I haven't played these Fade cards forever. Rescind. That kind of hurts. No, okay, so it stays alive for 1 more turn. But I mean, we should only be taking 4 damage here. Oh, geez, well. Okay, that's Gush. I thought that was one that bounced a spell. Because this is exactly 9 damage if you can get through, if you can get rid of this token. But maybe I need to be more, now that I know that he has tricks like that. I need to be a little less aggressive. So that's a blocker for him, which I can tap down. So we need to draw on like a Chain Lightning here, and then it's game. Or a Plains. Plains does not work. I think what we do is we just tack in the 2 flyers. Make him discard a card. And we go Battle Screecher. Or maybe just Beetleback Chief. I think the Chief's a little more powerful. I mean, he can still get through with the Thakos Drifter if there's any way he can pump it. So I'm thinking we need to just go Beetleback Chief.
I was tripping out because Lily's only been printed in three different ways, and now they have 5 for Jace, 5 for Johnny. If they print Garrett, there's 5 for Haru. I was like, where's Lily?
And he's countering.
Who's the Black Planeswalker they printed?
Yeah, he gets to counter the.
Exact same one as the very first one that ever came out.
Gets to counter that Beetleback Chief. That's unfortunate, but he has to get rid of. Well, yeah, he doesn't get rid of a card. Just he still has 2 cards in hand. So I think we're okay still though, because his Blastoderm dies here. I can tap down his Arrogant Worm. I might actually tack down his Drifters and block with the Beetleback Chief, depending on how this goes. Yeah, I'm going to tap down the Drifter. Because either way, if he's got a pump spell, I would die. And I'm down to a 3. I don't know if he has anything to do 3 damage. All right, cool. So the first one goes to us. He does need a white source. We know he's splashing white. Paralyze seems very powerful versus his deck. And yeah, I think Paralyze is definitely the card to go here. No, I don't think so. We're just going to submit what we have. Definitely good hand. We got Curse Scroll, which is awesome. We have a Aftershock, which is very good versus his deck. We have the Gust Cloak Harry, which we can actually cast. So I'd not like to mulligan this. I might go Secluded Step first turn. I kind of want to be able to cycle it. And unfortunately, our opponent does have to mulligan 5.
Because there was some things I was going through, and I was like, oh crap, I took this out. I was like, oh crap. So everything's started up to date on it right now.
Okay, no. I can't get into it. I tried.
The TCG?
Yeah.
Hey, he's got to go down to 4. This is probably our... Hate games like this where you win just because your opponent mulligans.
I'm gonna get a board and put magnets on it and have TCG stuff.
But at this point, I think that, again, Secluded Step is...
My GTS signing passwords. Yeah,
might be better to cycle. So I'm going to Curse Scroll first turn, and we have a Chain Lightning up for the following turn.
I want to get a small
Or a Secluded Step, either way.
a small office.
So there's our Swamp.
A lot of this stuff doesn't need to
Yeah, I'll probably end up just cycling that Secluded Step.
Part of it can be like a little office.
so,
So I paid $60 for all this.
Which, yeah, I'm going to cycle it. Uh-oh. Now I kind of want that double white source.
One of the brain freeze at the wedding church.
A little bit greedy on my part.
I think my boyfriend used to play,
But we'll Solitary Trooper here,
all his cards. I was like, alright, well, let me know.
which is going to put some pressure on him.
Here he has the cards. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll go look at it. And I found out right off the bat a couple things, but
So he's got his mana base at least.
this is the $60.
So that's what he's got going for him.
This is $1, but there's a Wolfire, there's a Dawn Throne. Some of those lands.
And there's another Swamp. Now I'm really kicking myself for being greedy here. But we'll brilliant Halo.
yeah.
And take him down to 17. So Yavma Elder, that's going to get him back in this. It's going to be able to get him all the lands he needs. So when it dies and we search it, yeah, it's pointless just to kill it to save a card.
This is like 60 right here. It's flat.
So there's our Aftershock mana. I think we just continue to attack down
Stuff that I sorted through that has some value.
and take him down to a 14. And he's really in range for our burn spells if we draw into them. And again, I'm kicking myself for cycling that Secluded Step. That's definitely one of the worst plays I've made in a while.
Very lives, hunted, blast, brainstorms, yeah.
And I think he just sacrifices Yavma Elder here
When I was going through, I was getting worried. And
after he attacks in.
jacked up one of these.
So he's going to get in there for a free 2 damage, but
Some of those folks. Some of those. Stones and drill. Three rainforest. These are $3 each too.
yep, here it comes. So but it's going to take his turn, which is going to fill up his hand, though, so that mulligan went away. Plains and an island. So he's going to play the plains, and he can definitely Swords of Plowshare my trooper, if he's got it in his hand.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite. I just go right now.
But we're going to try for a Curse Scroll. We only have a 25% chance of hitting.
But it's blue. It's a blue. Search for whatever card you want.
Name Battle Screech. Oh, and we hit Battle Screech. Jeez. Okay. Sometimes it's better lucky than good. There's our planes. So now we're in very, very good shape.
That one is Pandora. There's more long-term plans. Familiars.
Attacking with the Solitary Trooper.
There's some Pearl. I don't know.
See if he has a way to bounce it. He does not. He's down to a 9. So we will Battle Screech. Can't quite flash it back, but actually we might just end up Harrier here. No, Battle Screech is more powerful. Yeah, it's going to be Battle Screech. And tap 3 untap, so I can't flash it back quite yet. Most likely end up Chain Lightning, whatever happens here.
I couldn't give him more than that.
Oh, this is Sorcery Speed. Hey, maybe I should read my cards. So I can't do this in a turn, so
Even then, we got all
it should be fine, though. Next turn, he's staring down 5 damage.
or the Odyssey.
Aquamoeba. Well, it's going to give him a way to get out like a tormented worm. But yeah, he's too far behind at this point to come back from this.
Not to mention rares. Check this out. Look at this. Those weren't even rare. At least there's foil here. Oh wait, this was.
So you get a nice thing to get attacking with the birds.
Oh,
I'm sure there's got to be some sort of response here.
so these are all core sets.
There is not.
Spell twice.
So the right play is just to Gust Cloak Harrier here. I can't. Yes, I can. It's over right here. So we Gust Cloak Harrier. Unless he's got a bounce spell to bring back the Soltari Trooper to my hand, and it's going to be Chain Lightning. And now I only have 1 card left in my hand for a Curse Scroll. And I'm going to do it right now.
But compared to the other one, that's like.
Naming Aftershock. And this is game.
Oh, is that your daughter? Or he created it?
So first round, so far so good. This has been Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.